Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. And today we're going to do a quick review of Tea, Dark Side Dimension. She just came out. I think all you have to do is clear out the episode number 3 and then that should unlock her right now. So we're going to look at level up rewards, we're going to look at skills, and then we'll see if anything game breaking is coming with her. I mean, I expect some Witchcrafter support as we already have some of her drop cards, you know, from the rewards. So if there's more Witchcrafter support alongside the level up rewards, it's going to be interesting if that's going to help the deck any, or if it's just going to be, you know, some niche cards, some free to play options. Since the deck right now is pretty expensive if you want to run the 3 Shmeda alongside the 3 level 8s. Most people run 2 level 8s, I think. Alright, come on. Oh yeah, we also get a second, I think that's our second Dark Magician girl with this art. The other one being Prismatic. Or maybe they're different. They might be different actually. There you go, she is unlocked. And I'm gonna go ahead and check out her skills. Alright, so for the deck, obviously it's just gonna be a lot of vanillas as it usually is. Yeah, all vanillas, and then this Dark Magician girl. Okay, so it's a different artwork. Which art was I thinking of? I guess we have 3 art. Oh, okay, this one is... they're similar, but they're not exactly the same. Okay. Well, there you go. We get a Dark Magician girl. I'm gonna go over the level up rewards first, and then I'll look at the skills. I mean, there's gonna be 3 skills alongside this, but Witchcrafter Masterpiece. I believe this card is already it's already available, right? It's one of her drop cards. You control a Witchcrafter monster, target 1 spell in either graveyard, add 1 card with the same name from the deck to your hand. During either player's turn except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You manage this card and any number of spells from your graveyard, special summon 1 Witchcrafter monster from your deck, whose level equals to the number of spells banished to activate this effect. You can only use each effect once per turn. I'm pretty sure that one was already a drop card. For the first skill, she's gonna have Holy Guard again. Okay, pretty standard when it comes to Tea. So that right there makes sense. Fountain in the Sky. I'm pretty sure we already had this. When a light monster is destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard, you can remove that monster from play to gain life points equal to its attack. Yep. Okay, I think this is new. Let me check. Let me make sure before I look at this rewards. I mean, I haven't had a lot of her cards drop anyway, but I'm pretty sure we don't have that one as a drop. Witchcraft. Nope, we don't. We did have the oh, this is not, it's not the same one. Okay, so that trap is actually new, unless I haven't gotten it as a drop. You know what? Let me just, so that I'm not talking out of my behind. Let me look. Okay, so that trap card is new. That monster is also new. The only one I don't have is Genny. I'm assuming she's not gonna be a level up reward. Okay, but both of those cards are new. Okay, that's good to know. Let's read her. Witchcrafter Adele. Quick effect. You can discard 1 spell. Special summon 1 Witchcrafter monster from your hand except this thing. You can tribute this card, then target 1 spellcaster monster in your graveyard except Witchcrafter Adele. Special summon it. You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay, so that's actually really cool. I mean, she's a level 5, so it's not going to be as... Well, you can get her out with any of the other Witchcrafters. I'm also noticing that it's not a main phase effect, so you can use this at any point in the battle phase, end phase. At any point you can use this. It also doesn't tribute itself, right? Yeah, you can use this card as spell and then you summon a Witchcrafter monster from your hand. It is from the hand, so it's not as versatile as summoning from the deck. And then a second effect is tributing the card to target a spellcaster type monster in your graveyard, accept itself, and then special summon it. It's actually not bad. I don't know if the deck will have room Because as it is, obviously the box witchcrafters are what people are using, especially since there's a balanced build that's being very popular right now. You're not gonna have a lot of room for all these extra witchcrafters. But like I said, this could be a good free-to-play option for those that don't have the full deck. Mystic Walk. I'm not sure we have 3 of these, but this card is it's whatever. Choose one monster, select either its attack or defense, and gain damage and life points. I believe we had 1 copy of that. Another skill, Magician Girl Defense. As long as you control 2 or more Magician Girl monsters, all damage you take is halved, and that is a permanent skill. That's really cool. I mean, I'm not saying the skill is broken or anything like that, but I'm glad that we're having unique skills for the character that have to do with the archetype they use. And this is really nice because obviously Magician Girls is a deck, and it's pretty easy to control 2 or more monsters. That's nice. It's a neat skill. I don't think it's meta breaking or anything. We're gonna have a second masterpiece. I'm assuming we'll end up having 3 of those. Another Fountain in the Sky, another Witchcrafter Adele, and she's gonna have Grit. Okay, that is very interesting. I mean, Grit is a good generic skill. It's obviously not as popular anymore since the nerf, but a good skill nonetheless. Let me make sure I'm recording because I'm gonna be mad. Okay. Okay, she gets generic Grit, Miraculous Descent. Select one of your fairy type monsters that is removed from play and special summon it. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Okay. Got some fairy support, another walk. There is the 3rd masterpiece. I'm looking at all these gems and can't wait to farm them up. Another Miraculous Descent, the 3rd Witchcrafter Adele. So they're gonna make you work for the set of these all the way to level 33. I don't think you would run 3, honestly. And then the last one is going to be Cupid Dunk. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster unless that monster has a higher level. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can increase this card's level by 1. Okay. You could also use level augmentation with this card just to be cheesy if you wanted to, but interesting card. Interesting artwork. Alright, now for the skills. So it's gonna have Restart, that is generic. Reload, not as generic. I actually used this card a lot back when Tristan first came out. Can be used turn 5 and onward. Add all cards in your hand to your deck and shuffle it. Then draw the same number of cards that you added to your deck. Skill can only be used once per duel. It's actually a very interesting skill. It's also generic, so it's gonna be good getting the, well, it's a drop skill, but if you're trying to farm for other skill, this is a nice skill to use. If just to use with any deck if you're trying to farm in PvP, because we're not advocating for suicide decks, man. I hate those. Magician Girls. The attack of Magician Girls monster you control is increased by 100 for each Magician Girl monster you control. So this is again just a permanent skill. It's almost like a field spell, but without a field spell. It seems like they're doing that with the new characters. Instead of giving them a field spell, it's just they're gonna boost a certain monster. Like Joey has that Earth Warrior boost. That is, it's not a field spell, it's just active. So that's very interesting. 100 attack for each Magician Girl, not too bad. Magician Girl defense, which we already went over. Life Point Boost Omega, such a meme card, such a meme skill. Life Point Boost, I don't know what that is. But anyway, yeah, -3 cards in hand, 3,500 life points. Life Point Boost Alpha. Okay. Life Charge. So this is interesting because this skill has gained popularity with the release of Evil Eyes. So we might see some Taya Gardner with Evil Eyes. I'm down. Increase your life points by the current turn count times 200. Skill can only be used once per duel. I like it. Holy Guard, we already mentioned that. Grit, we already mentioned that. Okay. Draw Pass, pretty generic. I think so many characters have it. During your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, recover 300 life. Skill can only be used 3 times per duel. Okay. She's got defense charge, which is pretty common for the Dark Side Dimension characters. Attack charge, which is also pretty common for the Dark Side Dimension characters. And then I don't know what this is, but this is the last skill, so I hope it's spicy because so far I haven't seen anything good. Call of the Magician Girls. You have four or more Magician Girl monsters with different names in your deck. You will have an improved chance of having a Magician Girl monster in your starting hand. Huh. That's very interesting. So all her support is going to be for Magician Girls in general, not just Dark Magician Girl. I mean, this is cool because it only requires 4, so it would be really easy to start the duel with chocolate. You would run 3 chocolate, 3 berry, and then 2 other ones, and you're gonna have a pretty high chance of starting with chocolate or berry. So I think that this is actually a pretty powerful skill when you think about it that way. Because yeah, all you need to do is run 1 fire, 1 of the lemon one, or if you want to run Kiwi or the actual Dark Magician Girl. This is really good. I'm gonna play around with this skill. I haven't played Magician Girls for a long time, and now I actually have 3 chocolate Magician Girls, so I have the full deck, and this seems like a cool way to speed up the engine, you know. I like it. Is it gonna break the meta? I mean, obviously not, because Magician Girls, I mean, unless we get hit with like a spicy ban list that finally takes Invoked away from Element Sabers, and then Magician Girls becomes the normal way to play Element Sabers. This could be a skill that that they use. You would probably want to run something that can search Alistair as opposed to let you start with a Magician Girl. But we're gonna get a lot of gems. We're gonna get 3 Witchcrafter traps, which is nice, and the only 1 Witchcrafter monster. We do get a set of it. I don't think it's. I mean, I think it's decent, but like I said, it's more of a free-to-play option. I'm gonna keep grinding this event because I've been pretty unlucky. I still, like I said, I don't have any copies of Witchcrafter Guinea. It's another monster that I don't think it's like a 3 of, so 1 or 2 copies at most. I think one of them is guaranteed at a certain amount of points, so I'll be doing that. But anyway, that is my overview of Tea. Overall, I think it's a nice character. I mean, the Magician Girl support on the skills is gonna be nice, and as far as, you know, having another character with some utility skills, you're pretty much looking at grit and life charge now that evil eyes are a thing. Other than that, kind of underwhelming if I'm being honest, but Call of the Magician Girls is interesting enough for me to, you know, not completely hate on this character. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And until next time.